In life's darkest moments, your faith is often put to the ultimate test. Yet, these challenges can also be opportunities for profound growth. These powerful words come from Joel Osteen, the lead pastor of Lakewood Church, the largest congregation in the United States. Based in Houston, Texas, Joel is celebrated worldwide for his uplifting messages of hope and inspiration. But today, Joel Osteen's faith faces a heartbreaking trial, thrusting him into an unimaginable ordeal. What could have happened? Stay with us as we uncover this shocking turn of events. Before diving into the recent tragedy that has shaken Joel Osteen's life, let's look back at his remarkable journey to becoming one of the most influential Christian leaders of our time. Born in 1963 in Houston, Texas, Joel was one of 6 children. His father, John Osteen, was a Baptist pastor who broke away from the Southern Baptist Convention in 1958 to establish an independent church, Lakewood Church. What began humbly in a converted livestock feed warehouse grew into a spiritual powerhouse. Joel graduated from Humble High School in 1981 and briefly attended Oral Roberts University in Tulsa, Oklahoma, studying communications. However, he left school to join his father in running Lakewood's television ministry, a role he embraced for 16 years. Despite his family's deep involvement in preaching, Joel preferred working behind the scenes. Everything changed in January 1999. At his ailing father's urging, Joel reluctantly stepped up to deliver his first sermon. Tragically, just days later, John Osteen passed away. Stricken with grief, Joel felt an unexplainable calling to take on his father's mantle. With no formal theological training and only one sermon under his belt, he accepted the challenge of leading Lakewood Church. Under Joel's leadership, Lakewood Church experienced exponential growth. He modernized its communication strategies, invested in media outreach, and expanded the church's television broadcasts to over 100 countries. By 2005, Lakewood relocated to a 16,000-seat megachurch in Houston's former NBA stadium, the Compaq Center. Attendance soared from 6,000 weekly in 1999 to over 50,000 by 2016. Beyond the pulpit, Joel authored best-selling books, including Your Best Life Now and Become a Better You. His motivational sermons emphasized personal growth and living a fulfilling life, drawing millions to his message of optimism. However, his approach also attracted criticism, with detractors accusing him of promoting the prosperity gospel, a theology that links faith to material success. Joel's wife, Victoria Osteen, has been his steadfast partner for over 30 years. Their love story began serendipitously when Joel visited her family's jewelry shop to buy a watch battery. They married in 1987 and have 2 children, Jonathan and Alexandra. Despite their success, the Osteens faced scrutiny, especially after a 2005 incident involving Victoria. An airline flight attendant accused her of verbal and physical assault, resulting in a lawsuit that ended in Victoria's acquittal. The event added to the polarizing public perception of the couple's lavish lifestyle and teachings. Recently, Joel Osteen faced another test of faith. On February 11, 2024, a violent incident disrupted Lakewood Church during its Spanish-language service. Witnesses reported gunshots around 2 p.m. as a woman claiming to have a bomb in her backpack opened fire. She injured a 47-year-old man before being subdued. Authorities found no explosives, but the trauma left the congregation shaken. Through decades of ministry, Joel Osteen has shared messages of resilience and hope. This latest tragedy challenges not only his congregation, but also his personal faith. It reminds us that even those who inspire millions are not immune to life's storms. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this story and explore the lessons we can all learn from Joel Osteen's journey through adversity. 2 off-duty police officers, working as security guards for the church, shot and killed the woman after she pointed an AR-15 style weapon at them. Tragically, the shooter's 7-year-old son was also injured in the crossfire. The child was rushed to Texas Children's Hospital in critical condition. The entire incident unfolded in under 5 minutes. Rumors of a second shooter caused panic among Houston residents, leading to the evacuation of several businesses in the commercial district. However, police later confirmed there was no second shooter. The 47-year-old man injured in the attack was discharged from the hospital on February 12, while the 7-year-old boy underwent partial removal of the frontal lobe of his brain. Authorities identified the shooter the following day as a 36-year-old woman, Janice Yvonne Moreno, from Conroe, Texas. Moreno had a criminal record and documented mental health issues. Carranza, her former mother-in-law, revealed that she suffered from schizophrenia, a condition that often made her violent. Carranza emphasized the need for years of collaboration between mental health services and law enforcement to prevent such tragedies. A clear motive for the shooting has not been identified. However, police later confirmed that Moreno's AR-15 rifle bore a sticker with the word Palestine, and anti-Semitic writings were discovered among her belongings. Following the incident, Lakewood Church asked its congregation to pray for the community and the church. Pastor Joel Osteen issued a statement addressing the tragedy. "Of course, we are devastated. We don't understand why these things happen. We will pray for the little boy, for the deceased woman, and for the other man who was injured. We will remain strong and continue to move forward." Addressing his 10 million followers on the social media platform X, Osteen expressed the deep impact this tragedy has had on his community. This event has thrust Joel Osteen into a national conversation on faith, resilience, and the power of community while also intensifying existing controversies surrounding him. As a pastor, Joel Osteen has avoided discussing highly polarizing topics such as abortion, politics, and same-sex marriage. However, his career has not been free from criticism. When pressed on the subject of same-sex marriage, Joel stated publicly that homosexuality is not God's best for us. He explained that the church often focuses excessively on issues like homosexuality while neglecting other significant topics. When asked whether he believed God approves of homosexuality, Osteen responded that, based on his interpretation of Scripture, homosexuality is a sin. However, he emphasized that LGBTQ+ individuals are welcome in his church without judgment. This ambiguous stance has caused confusion and criticism among his followers. Some feel that Osteen avoids addressing the inherent tensions between biblical teachings and modern societal values. Critics argue that his welcoming rhetoric falls short of fully affirming LGBTQ+ relationships and leaves marginalized individuals uncertain about their place in the church, fostering feelings of exclusion and self-doubt. Conversely, conservative Christians contend that his approach dilutes biblical authority and undermines traditional Christian values. By minimizing Scripture's condemnation of homosexuality, they claim he prioritizes cultural relevance over scriptural fidelity. In 2014, Joel's wife, Victoria Osteen, faced backlash for a sermon in which she suggested that Christianity focuses on personal happiness. Speaking to their congregation, Victoria said, "When you come to church, when you worship Him, you're not really doing it for God. You're doing it for yourself because that's what makes God happy." These comments sparked outrage among Christians. Matt Moore, a columnist for the Christian Post, criticized Victoria's remarks in an article titled "Victoria Osteen and Her Shallow Christianity That Steals Joy." He described her statements as heretical, blasphemous, and vulgar. Moore argued that Victoria's view, that virtuous actions should be pursued for personal happiness, is rooted in self-idolatry and reflects a pagan attitude that elevates self-interest as the highest good. He concluded that Christianity wholly rejects this perspective. R. Albert Mohler Jr., president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, also denounced Victoria's message as heretical, stating that Christian doctrine does not promise earthly riches or health. Instead, the faith is centered on overcoming sin rather than achieving personal happiness. The Christian News Network described her sermon as indicative of a self-centered church. In 2011, Joel Osteen appeared on CNN's Piers Morgan Tonight, where he sparked debate by declaring that Mormons are Christians. Joel stated, "I believe Mormons are Christians. I don't think it's a major issue. We're all looking for the same God." This remark caused public outcry. Influential evangelical leaders like John MacArthur and Albert Mohler criticized Joel, arguing that Mormon theology is irreconcilable with traditional Christianity. Critics accused him of undermining the Bible's authority, which they see as the foundation of Christian doctrine. In 2020, Joel Osteen faced criticism for accepting $4.4 million in federal funds through the Paycheck Protection Program, PPP, during the COVID-19 pandemic. Lakewood Church stated the funds were used to save approximately 370 jobs, though no detailed employment list was provided. Joel denied personally benefiting from the CARES Act funds, but U.S. Small Business Administration records confirmed that Lakewood Church received $4.4 million. In 2017, during Hurricane Harvey's devastation of Texas, many houses of worship opened their doors to shelter displaced residents. However, Lakewood Church, with its 16,000-seat capacity, initially did not offer assistance to those affected by the storm. It was only after massive criticism on social media that the church opened its doors on August 28 as a temporary shelter. Lakewood representatives claimed that the church had also sustained damage, which delayed its ability to accommodate victims. However, Joel Osteen disputed this account, stating that the church would open once other shelters were full. Another controversy surrounds Joel Osteen's luxurious lifestyle and rumors that he owns a private jet. As a prominent televangelist, Joel's life is often scrutinized. While Lakewood Church has not issued an official statement confirming these claims, Joel's alleged use of a private jet has sparked debate. Critics argue that such extravagance contradicts the humility and service emphasized in Christian teachings. His supporters, however, defend this choice, asserting that the jet is essential for his demanding travel schedule, enabling him to reach a global audience. Joel Osteen recently faced backlash on social media for a post on the platform X, where he wrote, "It's the simple things in life that bring us the most joy. You may not have much, but if you have family, you are blessed. If you have health, you are fortunate." This message was perceived as hypocritical by some, given his opulent lifestyle, which many believe is at odds with Christian values of simplicity and humility. You are blessed if you can look up at the stars at night. You are blessed. Joel concluded his post with these words, which received over 5,000 likes and a few supportive comments. However, others criticized his wealth, calling him greedy and hypocritical. Many pointed out the irony of his statement given his immense fortune, including multi-million-dollar mansions and luxury cars, such as a Ferrari worth an estimated $350,000. The post triggered a wave of criticism on social media, where users accused Joel of being out of touch with the struggles of ordinary people. In response to his post, one ex-user shared photos purportedly showing Joel's lavish properties and wrote, "The simple things in life? Give me a break." Joel Osteen responded by saying he pays no attention to his detractors. According to him, his faith and positivity keep him from being affected by negative criticism. Joel and Victoria Osteen live in a home in River Oaks valued at over $12 million. Joel Osteen is one of the world's richest pastors, having built his fortune through various avenues. Interestingly, he does not take the $200,000 salary he is entitled to as pastor of his church. For those wondering how much Joel Osteen earns as a pastor, the answer is nothing. However, he has amassed millions through book sales, sponsorship deals, and media appearances. He has also made significant investments in real estate. Joel and Victoria Osteen's net worth is estimated to be around $100 million, a staggering amount accrued through their numerous ventures. Despite his humble beginnings and lack of formal theological training, Joel Osteen has become one of the most influential pastors and televangelists in the world. He honed his preaching skills by observing his father over the years, despite his lack of experience when he took over the church. Today, Joel Osteen is a staunch advocate of the prosperity gospel, which claims that God wants his followers to be healthy and prosperous. What began as a small church in a former warehouse in 1959 is now a cornerstone of Houston, Texas. Joel Osteen's journey highlights the power of positive thinking and motivational messages in connecting with audiences. His rise also demonstrates how media can amplify religious influence, even in the absence of formal academic qualifications. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the next video displayed on your screen.